Hello, everybody. My name is Graham Elwood, and it's an honor to be here at the first ever People's Convention after watching those two train wrecks of the Republican and Democratic Party conventions. Like, wow, it's unbelievable. The Democrats' platform is Trump bad, Trump, Trump, Trump bad. And then the Republicans, man, I thought I was watching Triumph of the Will. And of course, they call Joe Biden a Marxist. Man, I wish Joe Biden was a Marxist. Boy, that would actually get me excited if Joe Biden was a Marxist. Neither party offered anything. Neither party wants to defund the police. Neither party wants to address climate change. The Republicans don't even think it exists. The Democrats just, oh, we're going to green up our military. Yes, I'm sure the people in the Middle East are going to be ecstatic knowing that they're getting bombed by rockets powered by biodiesel. It's ridiculous to listen to both parties. None of them want Medicare for all. None of them want to get money out of politics. And we're constantly stuck with this lesser of two evils thing. That's all they tell us, the lesser of two evils. Nowhere else in American society would anybody accept this. Politics affects every aspect of our daily lives. You're watching this on the internet, your internet provider, there's a tax, there's legislation. That's politics. It affects everything. Did you buy something today? You paid a sales tax. That's politics. And yet this thing that affects every area of our life, we're only given the lesser of two evils. Nowhere else would Americans accept this. Can you imagine if advertisers were like, the all-new Chevy Malibu, just not as crappy as the Ford Taurus? There's no way we would accept that. Honey, it's date night. We need a sitter for the kids. There's only two babysitters to choose from, a pedophile and a meth head. I don't know about you. I'd go meth head because at least the kids would have activities. The guy'd be twitching around. Maybe they'd get a fun face tattoo. This is what they offer us, the lesser of two evils. And then the Republican Party is obviously awful. Trump is awful. I don't like them. But the Democrats, pragmatic centrism. Joe Biden has said now's not the time for revolution. That's right. Revolutions always happen when things are going great. Hey guys, when there's a vaccine and the economy's back to normal and everybody's got a job and the cops aren't out of control, we're not bombing 7 countries, then we'll start the revolution. That's when it starts, when everything's going great. Like, thank God Biden and Pelosi and that crowd weren't alive, like in power during the civil rights movement. They'd be like, hey, Rosa Parks, this front of the bus thing, it's causing problems. It's kind of a purity test. Do you think maybe you could just move to the middle of the bus? In fact, start at the back, move up 1 row at a time, wait a couple years, get bipartisan support, and then move up another row. That's their plan for everything. And when they wanted to get rid of Trump, their solution was impeachment. Not, I don't know, here's a crazy idea. Back a progressive that had the biggest grassroots following of any politician in the history of the country? No, let's go impeachment, which was terrifying because I don't want Trump to be in power, but then that would have put Mike Pence. He's even crazier than Trump. What would President Pence do, right? Shock the gay out of people and outlaw lunch with women? Like, he said he's afraid he'd be too tempted by having lunch with a woman. What happens, Mike, when you have lunch with a woman? Are you just like, how dare you bring your boobs to lunch? Like, our choices are the lesser of two rapists? Like, this is insane. And there's no progressive policy from anybody, not even from the Democrats. Even the progressives in the Democratic Party have all folded. That's all they have to say is that, like, they don't even want to legalize marijuana, which we've seen. It would benefit so many people in this country. Look at Colorado. Look how it's done economically. And I'm going to end on this. We need to legalize weed. I'm sober, but this country's on the brink of a civil war. We need to smoke some weed. Imagine if Trump smoked weed. He wouldn't want to build a wall around Mexico. He'd just be down at the border going, we should start a music festival. Hey, Pence, you want to hit that? So thank you so much for allowing me to be on the honor to be on this panel with everybody. And I really hope Jesse Ventura and Nina Turner run for president with this party, because they would have my vote. I would take a bullet for both of them. Check out what I do at grahamelwood.com. Thank you so much.